Hello everyone. Today we shall discuss exercise 14.1 question number 3. Draw a circle and any two of its diameters. If we join the ends of these diameters, what is the figure obtained? What figure is obtained if the diameters are perpendicular to each other? How do you check your answer? Let us draw a circle first. Let us draw a circle. Here we are drawing a circle. Right, this is the circle, and let us take the center of the circle here. Let us take the center of the circle roughly, that is, this is the center of the circle, right? This is the center of the circle, right? This is the center O. Now, if we draw two diameters, right? Diameter means it will pass through the center of the circle, right? And meet at the two circumference. Let us take one line and it passes through the center of the circle, right? Let us take another diameter. Right? Now we have taken two diameters, and if we give the name here, that is this one is O, this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. Right? Now the next question is, if we join the ends of these diameters, what is the figure obtained? Now if we join the ends means this A, D, C and B. We are joining these points, right? Let us join these points. A is joining with point D, right? And B is joining with point C, right? And A with point B point, right? And D with point C, right? Here we have obtained the figure. Now if we measure this side AD, BC, DC and AB, right? If we measure, then what you will find that this distance, if we measure with a scale, that if we measure with a scale, then you will find that AD will be equal to BC, and also AB is equal to DC. If we measure the length of these sides, we will find that AD will be equal to BC and AB will be equal to DC, right? Okay. And from here we can conclude that if we join the ends of these diameters, what is the figure obtained? It is a rectangle, right? It is a rectangle. The figure obtained is rectangle. The figure obtained figure obtained is rectangle. Now we will discuss the second part. Second part is what figure is obtained if the diameters are perpendicular to each other. Let us again draw another circle. Right? You are drawing another circle here. You see, we draw another circle. Right? And this is the center of the circle. Suppose this is the center of the circle. This is the center of the circle. Let us take the center of the circle as here. This is the center of the circle. Right? If we take it as O. Right? Now, if we draw two diameters, they are perpendicular to each other. Right? Suppose we are drawing two perpendicular diameters. That is, from here, it passes the center of this circle. This is one diameter, and another diameter is, it also passes through the center of the circle. Right? Now, if we write the different names, what you will get? Now, suppose the center is O, this center is O, and this is point A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. Right? Now, if we join the ends of these diameters, now we are joining the ends of these diameters. Right? Let us join the ends of these diameters. That is this one, this one, this one, and this one. Right? Here from the figure you can find that this is a square. Right? How do you check your answer? The question is, how do you check your answer? That means, if we measure this side, we will find that AD will be equal to DC, and DC will be equal to CB, and CB will be equal to AB. That means all the sides are equal. Right? All the sides are equal. And here you see, if you measure this one, that OC will be equal to OD, OD is equal to OA, and OA is equal to OB, because these are all the radii of the circle, right? Radius of the circle. Right? Therefore, you can say that if we measure this one, that this side will be equal to this side, and this side will be equal to this side, and this side will be equal to this side. That means here we are getting, if we join the diameters of this circle perpendicular to each other, perpendicular means 90 degree. Here you see, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, and this is also 90 degree. Right? Perpendicular to each other, then the figure obtained is a square. Right? How do you check your answer? If we measure the sides of these quadrilateral, we will find that all the sides are equal. If all the sides are equal, then you can say that this is a square. Right? What figure is obtained if the diameters are perpendicular? Therefore, we can say that if the diameters if the diameters if the diameters are perpendicular to each other or perpendicular if the diameters are perpendicular to each other if the diameters are perpendicular to each other, the figure obtained is a square. The figure obtained is a square. Right? Besides that, we can also take the help of the property of a square. Right? What is that? That if the diameters or the diagonals, this is diagonal AC and BD are diagonals, right? And if AC and BD are diagonals of this quadrilateral, right? AC and BD are diagonals of this quadrilateral, and you know that in a square, the diagonals of the square meet perpendicularly at the center, right? That means here O is the center, right? If this OA is equal to OC, OD is equal to OB. Now these are equal, right? And also these are 90 degree. 1, 2, 3, 4, all are 90 degree. That means from the property of this, that the diagonals of a square bisect each other perpendicularly. This is the property of a square. What is that? Again we are repeating that the diagonals of a square bisect each other perpendicularly. That means we can say that here the diagonals, we already told you that AD is equal to DC, DC is equal to CB, CB equal to AB. That means these are all equal. This side, and this side, all equal. That means they bisect each other. Not only that, and they bisect each other perpendicularly. That means these are 90 degrees. This is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, and this is also 90 degree. And we know in property of a square, we know that the diagonals of a square bisect perpendicularly, right? Then here you see that all the radius are equal and the angle between them is 90 degree. Therefore, we can say that it is a square by the property of this square, right? Dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, like and share. Thank you everybody for watching this video.